Hi guys, welcome to day 2 of Animal Crossing City Folk. You can't see that, can you? Last time we moved into our new town of Bowsville and we slaved away for Tom Nook, met our new neighbours, and we bought some cool tools, and we started catching bugs and fish and digging up fossils to donate to the town museum, as well as at the same time as saving up money for our home loan. This time, we have mail. So I haven't been able to show off the mailbox yet because we've never had mail. If you press A on a mailbox which has things in it, we can open it up. The Happy Room Academy. Look, kid, wasn't it you and Tom? Make sure to visit Old Lyle in the city sometime. Okay. That's actually kind of interesting. Also, Samson, what the hell is that? Samson? Your number. There's a single man. You're also following. Bro, I'm in the middle of paying off my loan. Alright, so there are a couple of things I want to do today. And the first is actually very close to my house. It's the town hall. I want to go here and I want to figure something out. How do I enter buildings again? I'm just going to come out straight and say that I haven't played this game since yesterday's video. Okay, so doors do exist in this game. I haven't played this game since yesterday's video, so forgive me. This is the thing we unlock up. Town tunes. The town tune, you might have noticed just there when we talked to Pelly, and also whenever we talked to a villager like Samson earlier, a little jingle plays when we talk to any resident of the town. It's kind of cool. But if you don't like that tune, you can actually change it. If you want town tunes, there is a group of notes here. You can set those notes to whatever you wish, and this will create a new town tune. Now we're going to flick over to my New Leaf copy real quickly. I have my 3DS XL here, and my Animal Crossing New Leaf copy. This video will not be about New Leaf, but I just want to show something. In New Leaf, you have a thing called melody cards where you can write out a town tune. Where you can write out a tune in the same way you'd write out a town tune. This is what I'm going to be using for City Folk. I prepared this specifically for City Folk. So I'm just going to quickly put in this town tune and I'll see you when it's done. We have finished the town tune. Here it is. If you want to give it a preview. This is the new Bowsville town tune. I made this up myself. And I just wrote it on that melody card for New Leaf, thought it sounded good, and saved it for the City Folk Let's Play. So we're gonna go test it out by going to talk to a villager. The first villager we find. Hopefully not Roscoe. I'm just gonna run around for a bit. Let's see if I found a villager. If this takes too long, I'm just gonna cut this until I find a villager. Yeah, see you guys when I find a villager. Town Pill exists. Okay, so if you heard that when we talked to Pearl, it played on Newtown Tune. The next thing we want to look at, Nook's Cranny. Oh, that saplings are dead. Our saplings are growing. This one's too close to the river, so it will never grow. But let's go to Nook. Because Nook's stock changes every day. I want to see what he has on sale. Ooh, watering can. We don't have that. What? Why do you have an asteroid? Why do you have... I'm actually going to buy that. That's pretty cool. I'm going to take that. Okay, I thought that was for sale. It's not. A watering can. I'll take it. Yes, yes, I know how to use a watering can. Right, I'm out. The next thing we gotta see is right next to Nook's Cranny. There are only a few things that I want to show in the main town. Hello. I guess I'll talk to you. Okay, you're weird. You can't get away by thinking about it. Okay, here's a weed. We pick it. Weeds make your town disgusting. Disgusting towns get badly rated. Badly rated towns get the disgusting Rafflesia in their town, which is horrifying. This is the Able Sister store. The hats, umbrellas, and clothes store. This is Mabel. Nah, I was automatically made an epic gamer designer. Okay, so we can make patterns. Specifically pro designs. But we can also make custom designs using this designs. They come with a couple of default ones. But we can edit them. I'm just going to show off a few things I can do. That's just a couple of things you can do. Meanwhile, this is Sable, the quiet clerk with a deep backstory. You can't learn this yet because Sable will not talk to us. However, we're gonna come back here at some point and we're going to keep talking to Sable. You'll see. The next thing we gotta look at is surprisingly near this place because my town was laid out very conveniently. The town gate. Most of the stuff here is completely useless since the Wii Online shut down. But, as you can see, we have copper here. I want to go out, invite guests, friend code. Where am I? Now we have Buka. He actually has a use. Because we can talk to him. We can have nice chats with him. And also this is cool. The Lost and Found. There's nothing in here right now, but occasionally an item will be lost. This will then go to the Lost and Found and you can claim it for free. You can also change the town flag, but we'll get to that later because it's a custom design thing and I don't want to spend the time making custom designs on screen. So copper is useless, Buka still has a few uses, but the town gate is basically done because of the Wi-Fi being shut down. The only thing it's useful for is DS suitcase, and that requires you to have 2 city folk towns. So this is the big highlight. Bus to the city. We can actually take the bus. The bus pulls up, the same bus that we took to Bowsville, from wherever the hell we used to live before. And we drive off. we talk to Captain? Yeah, I moved here yesterday. Yar. Alright. Here we are at the big city. Here we are. I don't know about this. Okay. So, as you can see, villagers are wandering around the city. This just happens randomly. And any villagers can be wandering around. A lot of these villagers are actually really cool. The cloak of Gracie Grace. So you'll be hearing them talking about the stuff in the city. This is Scoot. I really like Scoot. I actually have Scoot in my copy of Animal Crossing New Horizons. Pee-wee? I don't know who the hell that is. Mo. That looks like Tom, who I've heard of. He's a very famous person. Hello. Frigga. Snooty villagers. Frigga is... I don't even know how to explain this. I hate Frigga. I don't even know why. She just give me bad vibes. I hate her. I hate Frigga. So this is a lot to take in. This place. Got that place up there. We've got this place. There's so many stuff to take in, but the first thing I want to show is this creepy back alleyway. Everything's stocked up. You hit this door. Red. Old Red doesn't recognize you. I'm not a member of the crazy Red family. No, I do not have an invitation. So, we can't go in that door. But of course, if you can't have something, that just makes you want it all the more. So, we can't go, so we are just going to have to wait until we can get into Red. We also have this bell thing, the ABD, similar to the one we can find in Town Hall. Gracie Grace is the centerpiece of the city. Then we also have this place. I'm going to go in here and just go over it quickly since it's completely dead at this point. Lloyd. I won't really be using the auction house because it's extremely complicated. The only thing which is really good about the auction house is it acts as storage using the check room. This allows us to use storage when we don't have storage. Bill! I also have this person in my New Horizons town. Apparently the villagers in the city reset every single time you enter and leave a building. We have Mint here. Kiki. Truffles. Chowdown Bowsville. Okay, that's interesting. They mentioned my town name. And we have Bones. They all talk about the shoe shine person and also fortunes. We'll check out those things in a second. But first, I want to head up here to this building up here. The Happy Room Academy main headquarters. Lyle. Happy Room Academy. Nimbus. Bang. Ha ha. Old Lyle got you, didn't he? Yeah, he hates his job. I read every word. So he's just blabbering on right now, but the main thing is this guy rates the main room of your house. Only the main room. We joined the Happy Room Academy, and he rates our room. And he gives us a report. Tells us how to decorate our room. He gives us little tips. And he also gives us rewards depending on how well we decorate our room, as well as the model room. The model room can be from a villager in someone else's town, a villager in your town, one of your rooms, or it could be from a friend. Most of those are now obsolete options because, yeah, Nintendo Wii Online doesn't exist anymore, right? And the model room can also be empty. This is Pearl's house. This is Pearl's house. So if we go talk to Lyle, he tells us about the model room. This is Pearl's house. So yeah, the model room. The room that had the most grown-up feel. He's just gonna blabber on. Yeah, Bowsville, Pearl, the exotic bed. Yeah, we can basically just pick up tips for this about to decorate our room. We can get tips from this. But I don't really care. I'm just going to decorate my room how I want to do it. Lyle really hates his job. Screw you. Screw you. Lyle ain't going nowhere. Bye. He's weird. I know. Let's check out some other stuff. Peanut. I know who this villager is. My brother has them in Animal Crossing New Horizons. Gwen. We have Poppy and Roald! My favourite penguin, one of my favourite villagers. Shrunk or Frillard. Okay, that's a tip to what we're going to be exploring next. We'll go and see more about that. And we have Dizzy. And they're all talking about the shoe signing, guys, so we might as well go see him. Kicks. If we talk about Kicks, we'll match him to my colour. So we should like dye them red. Well, I like my blue shoes, so I kind of regret this, but I'm just doing this to show off the shoe. Pretty doggone diaper. Okay, so we still. Now we'll check out the elephant in the room, or the giraffe, I guess. Gracie Grace. This is a really expensive high-end furniture store. Run by LaBelle. Oh, apparently they're holding a sale right now because everything's sold out. Everything cheap is sold out. So this LaBelle person might look familiar. This is because they are estranged from, well, actually, you'll find out more about that when we get deeper into the story behind this game. How much is it? 4,000 bells. See, Gracie Grace items. Let's look at actually the main set here. The Gracie set. The Gracie lamp. It's a sale. So it's 84,000 bells. What a bargain. I wouldn't. Maybe she hates being sold on cheap. I would agree. Gracie is a snob and I hate her. Anyone who's played New Leaf or seen Gracie in City Folk knows that Gracie is a snob and a jerk and I hate her. I bet you're probably getting mad about me always talking to the villagers. Elma, I have them in my Animal Crossing New Horizons town and I hate them. I've heard of Rod. Little puddles. I am running into some cool villagers in the city. Who the hell? Harry. KK Sliders did beach bum. Okay, that's the best villager catchphrase I've ever heard. Beach bum. Beach bum. Say that 5 times fast and you will absolutely feel older. Now let's look at this place. The theatre, which was mentioned by a villager earlier. Rolled. The clerk. Welcome to the marquee. Yeah, I'm gonna buy a ticket. We offer a special performance. So if we go into the theatre, the marquee, we can sit at a special performance. No one is here but us. The marquee is very proud to present Dr. Shrunk, starring in the feature Glee. Yes, I guess. Maybe not. I like your jokes. I don't know what to think of that. Poor Dr. Shrunk. Okay, so now that emotion that Dr. Shrunk just used, we can use it. So if we go onto the menu where we normally open our pockets, if it works. We can do Glee. And if there are villagers around and we do it in front of them while they're looking at us, they will actually react to that. We'll show that off another time. Next, we'll check out the last few things in the city. The best lazy villager. Oh boy, one of the best villagers. And then we have Limburg, who's a horrifying monster. Bob, you are adorable. I'm not even going to talk to you. You're horrifying. Tabby. He's coming for me. You are horrifying. I've seen Tabby before. I've tried to be unbiased. But they are a horrifying monster. Next thing we're going to do. We're just going to stop by here quickly because we're not actually going to go into this. Shampoodle. This is Shampoodle. You can get haircuts here, you can style your hair. This is Harriet, the owner. We'll come by Harriet's place another time. I don't want a haircut right now. We're gonna keep styling this Smash Bros look for a while. Let's just see what villager we're here. No one interesting. Except for you, horrifying creature. You are Yuka. I don't like you. And now we have this place. If you're a long-time Animal Crossing fan, you will recognize this place. Katrina. I, Katrina, will foresee your future or reveal the charm that lies hidden for just 100 bells. Katrina? Are you insane? Haha, yes. I am starting to see it. I can see a shape. Yes, the incarnation of a Virgo stands slumping by the water. Something is wrong. The incarnation really sighs and stares deeply into the water. The stair goes on forever, but it reveals naught but its own reflection, and so speak the stars. Fortune may favour you, or it may not. Something bad may be in your future, but it also may not be. Heed my words and just go about your normal business as usual. On this, the stars all agree. There is nothing in particular for you to worry about, so please be content. That is all. Yes, I will require 100 bells. May happiness find you and yours. And remember that bad times are just times that are bad. And with that, that's everything in the city. So this is the city. Wolfgang and Opal. Drift and Opal both moved out of my New Leaf town. They were both really nice villagers. Wolfgang, we all know Wolfgang. He's a really, really popular villager. With that, we saw a ton of really good villagers in the city. But we're all done here. So now we can take the bus back to Bowsville. We have Coppin again. So I'll see you back in town. Welcome back to Bowsville. Hi guys. We're back in Bowsville. And there's not really much else to do in Bowsville, so I'm just gonna cut right now and I'm gonna go around to do some stuff. But before I do that, first I'll just quickly show off watering flowers. There's not much to it. You walk up to a flower and you press the A button. Now it's watered. But now I'll just, I guess, run around the town and see what happens. But not until I've shown you this. Like I said, you can dig holes with a shovel. But if you dig 2 holes in this formation, behind one of your island rocks, behind one of your town's rocks, and start hitting the rock, there's a chance that something will come out of it. And we might find this very, very useful on our journey to pay off our loan. Bunny. If there is already something blocking where you would normally dig a hole, you don't need to kill it or anything. That tree is just a convenience to us. We all like our little conveniences in our nearby area. I'm just gonna cut this. The hell is it? An evening cicada. I could sell it off. Yeah, you can also water empty ground. I don't exactly know what's the purpose of it. I don't think there is any purpose. But yeah, you can water empty ground. I'm just gonna go around hitting the town rocks. And we'll see which one is the lucky rock that gives us our special award. It's not this one. See you when I find another rock. Not that one. Oh. So I wanted to hit the rock, but a mosquito flew by and I didn't notice it. It stung me. Yeah, that happens. You can get stung in Animal Crossing. Don't worry, it gets worse, but we'll go over that in a bit. Oh, yes. As you can see, money is flying out of this rock. This is known as the Animal Crossing phenomenon. The money rock. No, we messed it up. No. If you hit the rock fast enough, 8 stacks of money can fly out of it. This will grant you 16,000 bells per day. But I'm not used to city folks' physics. So I messed it up and I only got about 3,000 bells. I mean, it's good for the early game, but oh, that's so bad. At least we're above 10,000 bells now. Woohoo. So I did say that getting stung in Animal Crossing got worse than the mosquito. Now what I'm about to show you is kind of on the topic of that. We showed last time that if you shake a tree with fruit on it, then the fruit will come off. But if you shake a tree that doesn't have fruit on it, a number of different things can happen. So I'm just going to run around shaking the town's trees all willy-nilly. And yeah, that's the first thing. 100 bells can fall out of the tree. This is just about the worst way to get infinite money, but it can happen infinite times a day. So, infinite money method, but it's terrible, so I wouldn't do it. However, this is the most common special event that comes out of a non-fruit bearing tree. But there are other things that can happen, and some of them aren't as pleasant as getting free money from a tree. And if you're about to use the phrase, money doesn't grow on trees, Animal Crossing proves you wrong, don't worry, there's better places to use that in the Animal Crossing series. And I don't know if we can in City Folk, but yeah. We've got more bells, I guess. I'd like to just cut here and wait until I get something interesting, but with what I'm going for, that's not really an option. So, oh, there. Oh, no. Bees. Bees. Oh. Sometimes a beehive can fall out of a tree. The bees will then sting you. This is where stinging gets worse. It is possible to catch these bees. It is way easier in Animal Crossing New Leaf and New Horizons to catch bees than in City Folk. I found that out the hard way. In New Horizons, though, the consequences for not getting the bees is much worse. If 2 bees sting you, you pass out and wake up in front of your house. That does not happen here. I'm just gonna, because there is basically no risk to my character's mental health, I'm gonna keep shaking trees until I get 1 million more beehives. In New Leaf, they made it possible to actually go back and pick up the beehive. In City Folk, it just despawns. So, any New Leaf fans wanting to check out City Folk, seeing me get bees and being like, hey, go check to get the beehive, don't. Because I just explained why, and... Okay. Now, this is the only other way to escape bees. Go inside a building. And they will give up on chasing you. So, Pelly saved me. But you can also catch bees. I haven't been able to have experience with catching bees in City Folk. Now, bees are limited to how many appear per day. Only a few spawn every day. And here's the last thing. Sometimes random furniture, like tennis tables, could fall out of trees. The last thing I wanted to show. The last thing I'm going to show today is how to heal bee stings. So, if you head up the way to Nook's Cranny, oh yeah, villagers will comment on your injured face if you talk to them after getting stung by a bee. They also mentioned medicine. Here's where Nooks come in. enter Nook's Cranny, you will see this blue bag over on this table. If you pick it up for 400 bells, you go in your pockets and it's medicine. You can use it to heal a bee sting. And that's basically all I wanted to show today. Between the episodes, I will be gathering up money to pay off my home loan, as well as donating bugs to the museum, as well as fish, I guess. Tomorrow on Animal Crossing City Folk, or just next time, whatever, we will pay off our home loan, and we will see more of what this game has to offer. See you guys next time for day 3. Wait, no. Did I get you? The video isn't over. While I was just messing around, gathering up money after we finished the video, I discovered a new house planted right next to Dora's. This means that a new villager has moved into town, and I never knew about it. So let's go and meet them. Ew. Ew. What, can't you tell? I just moved here and now I'm trying to get everything in proper place. Now if you're here to sell me a newspaper subscription, don't waste your breath. I get all my news from the internet. Then again, you do look pretty energetic. And I love my news with an extra side of sizzle. How much is it? What? You're not here to sell newspaper subscriptions, Bun Bun? So you just came to say hello? How kind. I'm Tiffany. And I'm from, well, maybe I'll keep that to myself, Bun Bun. I prefer to make a fresh start here in Bowersville. I'm going to try to be the sweetest girl around. You and Pearl are the same personality type, but Pearl was way nicer than you. You are horrible. I do not like you. Ew. So, as you could see, they were unpacking. I haven't been able to talk about villagers moving in yet, because none of them have. When a villager is either moving in or out of your town, the villager will be in their house all day. They will be unpacking their boxes. You won't be able to have any proper conversations with them. The next day, if the villager was moving out, they will be completely gone. If the villager was moving in, they will act like a standard villager. And they will be wandering around town, or they'll be in their house with their things fully unpacked, and you'll actually be able to talk to them. From then on, they will be a classified full resident of the town. Tiffany here is now going to, tomorrow, on day 3, they will be a full resident of the town. Okay, for real this time. Next time on Animal Crossing City Folk, tomorrow on Animal Crossing City Folk, we will see our new neighbour fully moved in. That wasn't in the last outro sequence. And we'll do everything else that I mentioned in the last outro sequence. See you guys tomorrow.